Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we are getting this bucket on and we'll try to get this pulled out. I've got to swap some pins. I have a hydraulic ram to spread these arms out to get the bucket on, make it a little easier. And then maybe we can pick something heavy up. I don't know, we'll see. So we'll get after it. So first things first, you gotta get this porta power unboxed. Basically, we need about an inch side to side. So what I'm looking at is you can see that this side is kind of bent out, but this side is bent in. So if I widen this side or try to get an average of both, we should be able to get the bucket on no problem. And then from there, we can get all the pins in and yeah, try to lift something. So get this porta power unboxed. We'll get this loader frame stretched out and get the bucket on. All right, so the bucket side to side measures about 40 1/8, and here we were dealing with a little under 40. So I went ahead and I've got this pushed out pretty flush, and so now I've moved the hydraulic ram up and we're going to spread this section of the bar out on each side. Hopefully it just spreads out relatively easy. Obviously I'll have to go past the point that, or the measurement that I need, just because of the steel springing back. So I'll probably go to 40 1/2 and then relax it and see where it's sitting. If I have to go farther, I will. But ideally I want it to sit at 40 1/2. So we'll have to go to 40 3/4 probably, and then it'll relax. So yeah. Let's try that, see what we end up with. All right, so we've got our 1-inch bolt in each side. I don't know, I need to drill a hole and put a cotter pin through, of course, but they're both secured. So now I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna put proper size bolts and then a few of the pins back in. Then we can get to lifting some, see once all the weight's out there, how it lifts. All right, so we've got all the right bolts in. I went ahead and put these old pins in. I didn't have any more grade 8 bolts laying around. So we've got new bolts there, old pin, new bolt, and then the other side matches. So One of the other things we still got to do before we can, let's say, scoop dirt. So there's a release handle that's supposed to be made here. And then there's a cable that runs from this pulley. And it goes all the way up to this pulley. And then down and pulls that lever to release the bucket. So we've got to figure that out still. But just for lifting, we basically have everything we need. So let's get it fired up. I don't know, I'll just try to lift something. I don't know if I can get under, there's the hay bales over there. Maybe that water trough there. We'll see. We can try something. Here we go. well, we obviously got to do more testing. I am happy that it was able to lift that cart. That means I can pick up lawnmowers and stuff like that with it if I have to move them. Or something like a water heater. I don't know, anything too heavy for one individual to pick up, it can pick up. Definitely need to remember input shaft speed. I think that plays a big difference. So I have to make sure it's in second or third in the first transmission, so that at least it has enough RPM without revving the Honda up too much to build up enough pressure to lift. So I noted that. But yeah, I think it did good. I'm happy to have the bucket on, and we can move some dirt, whatever. The whole purpose is just so that we can move heavy stuff around the farm, and I think that it'll serve that. Doesn't seem to bog the engine down too much or anything, so definitely happy with that. So yeah, we still have a few odds and ends left to take care of. Like I said, we have the release cable down there, and I still have to make an actual throttle linkage from the throttle down to the engine. That'll help. Then I won't have to get on and off the seat, and then also I have to make a linkage for the hydraulic lever, so, or I can buy one somewhere, find one online. I think that was removed because of this. I believe it goes up in here, and then there's a little latch, so I think this is in the way. So this may have to be trimmed so that I can access that, unless I just make a custom long one. So yeah, we still have a few odds and ends to make it a real good everyday driver, basically. And then also, winter's coming. We've got to make that snow blade mount. So that's going to have to go on this surface somewhere. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. I think I can make it mount somewhere on this plane, but I don't want it to be too far out and heavy, so we'll see where it tucks back in there. And I think that would be good. So yeah, I appreciate everybody watching this video. Leave me a comment what you'd like to see next, and I'll try to get one up real soon. I know it's been a while since the last video, so thanks everybody for watching. Promise to get more content out soon. So we'll see you on the next one.